Up in this show as well. But if you have shopped with me in the past, you know that I'm a total watch girl. Like, I can't imagine a time that you've seen me on air that I wasn't wearing one of my watches. And I am so excited because I am ready to, add to my collection, add to my repertoire, my arsenal of watches, if you will. This is by Ecclissi. This is the sterling silver textured watch. Look at all of that hammering. Absolutely beautiful. It almost wears like a cuff until you get to the bottom where you have these links. The links are removable if need be, but you have that fold over clasp. But so much style and look. Let's talk about price, because normally this is $165. Just reduced today, you're now looking at a price tag, a clearance price tag, mind you, of $87.98. You are saving $77. 46% off sounds great to me. Do you know what else sounds great to me? 5 easy pays of $17.60. Now, this is all sterling silver. The case is done in that stainless steel on the back, but you have your choice of the silver, which is very tonal. You have the Arabic index markers at the 2, the 12, the 3, the 6, and the 9. You have the rose, which is giving you that sterling silver look, as well as that very delicate rose, not too pink, not too peach, done just right, Goldilocks style. And then if you're someone who loves to mix and match their metals, this is the way to go. This is your yellow, where you're getting that beautiful yellow gold and then that silver as well. I'm just gonna let you know while we shop that the silver is by far the most limited. So if you love that, remember, clearance price means we are going to be limited in colors, sizes, metals, all that stuff. But when it's gone, it is gone for good. This is a high-end timepiece done with so much flair and, dare I say, a touch of glamour. Let me invite in Robert Elizondo, who is the designer and founder and the creative force behind Ecclissi. Hello, it's nice to meet you.
It's same here, Julia. So great to meet you on air. It's so
Yes.
exciting to be here tonight. And let me tell you, I mean, to see the opportunity here, with today's programming is amazing. We all know that with fashion products, whether it's with clothing or with jewelry or with handbags, we have new models coming in, so we get to give some great sale pricing on items that we're clearing out to make room for the new, right?
Yep.
So I'll tell you, this has been just an amazing piece in our Ecclissi collection here at QVC. And we get such great comments and feedback from our fans at QVC. And for those of you that don't know me, I've been working with QVC since 1991. I brought my first collection to QVC in that year. And Julia, I was actually studied as a jewelry designer first, and I spent a lot of time in Italy, Europe, and then before I moved and worked out of New York City. And I'll tell you, one thing I used to love to do was to spend time in all these fantastic museums looking at ancient jewelry, whether it was Byzantine or Roman or from Greece. And one thing that you would always see in all of these collections was the hammered texture. Because after all, that's how jewelry making started, was by taking the metal and actually hammering it out, forming it into, whether it was vessels or jewelry, beautiful necklaces for Cleopatra. You'd always find this hammered texture. And I always wanted to bring it into a timepiece, because Ecclissi is known for, and our fans know this at QVC, is known for creating jewelry that tells time. So we bring all of the jewelry techniques, the casting, the hand carving, the crafting, the texturizing. You'll see here we've got the oxidized bead effect. So when you get an Ecclissi timepiece, you add this to your collection, you're buying a fine piece of jewelry, and it's a watch. and it's a great watch, I would say.
Oh, I think it is one of the most stunning timepieces I have seen. I love that you're saying that it's jewelry that tells time, because I don't know if you heard the beginning of the presentation, a watch is my favorite kind of jewelry to wear. I think it really brings a sophistication to an outfit, whether you wear it alone, whether you
Absolutely.
layer it up. I mean, functional as well, because in the end, it does tell time. That's what it's
It is
supposed
so
to do.
true.
But you might as well do it with some flair. I'm going to go through the choices, and I would love to hear
Yeah,
any call outs and more design features from you. Starting with
sure.
the yellow, which is also what I'm wearing. And I love that this yellow has that two-tone effect of that silver and that yellow.
Yes, it does. Yes, and actually, I'm with the gold tone, with the yellow gold tone, and the rose tone. This is one of the few times that we're able to bring in two-tone watches into the Ecclissi collection. We always have our all silver option, which is the classic. But a lot of my customers are always looking for watches or jewelry that they can work back to their gold collections,
Yep.
their rose gold, or other of their favorite jewelry pieces. So this gives them that opportunity, Julia.
You know, let me pull off the rose gold because I would love everyone to see this perfect tone that you have created in
I
this
call it
rose.
blush because I think it's
Yes.
such a beautiful light color of rose gold. It's not shocking. It reminds me of pieces I would see when I'm shopping in London at Portobello Market, where you see a lot of the beautiful antique Victorian jewelry, and they would have this gorgeous, soft blush color to their rose gold. And that's what I wanted to bring through.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I, as a redhead, Robert, love me some rose gold, but I love all the tones. So these are your options: the gold tone, silver, or the rose tone. But look at all of that texture, that hammering. I am just in love with it. I am in love with this clearance price. Do not sleep on this price because you're
So
saving $77 for a gorgeous piece of jewelry that happens to tell time. It's J372160. Your Easy Pay brings it home for $17.60. Robert, thank you so much.
oh, you're very welcome, Julia. Nice to see you.
You too. All right. So this is coming